What's up, guys? I saw there were some other people in the comments that were having some of the same problems that I was getting XAMPP to work. I don't know anything about XAMPP. I don't know anything about any of these modules over here. I'm brand new to the course, just like you guys are, but I did manage to figure out how to get things working, so I figured I would make a video and hopefully save you guys some time. So, the first thing we're going to do, let me exit this. We are going to install XAMPP. I just followed the link from the last video and installed the latest version of it. You can install that to wherever you want to on your computer. It's super easy to move the installation if you install it to the wrong spot, you want to change it later or something. So go ahead and install that, and then we'll open up our file explorer. And I have these fancy icons, but this is just my default XAMPP folder. So go ahead and open that up, and then we're going to run xampcontrol.exe, and it should look something like this. It might be a little different. Um, so the first thing I'm going to do is, again, I don't know why I'm doing this, but from what I've gathered on other videos and what I've read, I'm going to start Apache and MySQL. And then if we hit admin here on Apache, you'll see it brings up a web page here. And at first I was like, okay, it's just taking me to their homepage or something. But then I noticed up here we're at localhost. So it looks like this is working. Apache is running on our machine. So one of the biggest things I saw people having an issue with, and something that confused me at first, was there's no mount like it looks like there is on a Mac or on Linux. There's no option to mount. We don't get a nice fancy folder or anything that, hey, this is where you want to put stuff. So what we're going to do, and this will look pretty similar if you took Dan's HTML and CSS course, we're going to go back to File Explorer, and in here, in our XAMPP folder, there's a folder called htdocs. And htdocs is the file structure is set up a lot like public HTML in cPanel. So in public HTML here, this is our home folder, and this is where we're going to put everything for our website that we want to publish. This is, where the site gets access to everything. So that's really similar to the way that that this htdocs folder is set up. So I'm not sure exactly how I found this out. I've been working on this for a few hours now, but this might be one of those cases where a task failed successfully. I noticed that in here there was an index.php file, and I don't see any other indexes in here. And we know that index is the default thing that opens when a browser is looking into a folder like this. So again, we have localhost / dashboard. So I said, okay, well, what if I do localhost / index.php? And it just takes us to dashboard. So let's go over here, and then I have mine already set to open as a VS Code file, but let's look at index.php. Now we're just starting a PHP course, so I don't understand PHP. You guys might have a little bit of experience with it or something, but I don't understand PHP at all. But I can kind of figure out a little bit what's going on here, I guess. Not really, but I see some keywords that stand out. So my completely uneducated guess is that this line of this snippet of PHP is saying that when somebody's trying to go to HTTP or HTTPS, do something dashboard. I see a dashboard folder over here. So it's taking us to dashboard. So I said, okay, well, what if I make a little test file? Bring this up here. So I did test PHP. We'll open that up, and that just echoes hello world. So instead of dashboard, what if we go to test.php? Okay, now we're on to something. So let me close these out. Close this out. We'll bring up our file explorer again. So I took it a step further, and I made a folder in here called site test. And I just set this up just like I would any of the sites that we built in the last course. So we have an index, style.css, and then an images folder with an image in there. So now what if I do, what was it? Do localhost slash site test slash index.html. And it takes us to our light bulb. And we can tell that everything's working because you can see over here I applied some styles to it, and our light bulb is over here in the center. Looks like things are working. Let's see what happens if we do. Okay, so we save it and then nothing happens over here. But if we refresh, boom, just like that. So another thing that I noticed, I don't know if it'll help you, is if I open this with live server, then obviously I don't have to refresh. Every time I save, it just goes right away. But because this isn't linked through VS Code, saving in VS Code isn't doing anything over here. So we'll do H1 again, random text, it's not doing anything. Refresh, there it goes. So what I've learned so far is that we're going to be doing our work over here in the htdocs folder, and even though we don't have an option to mount or anything like that, we still have the same access to get through the rest of the course. So I hope this helped you guys.